Greetings, brethren, and welcome back to the Chess Crusader channel. Today, we're going to be continuing my global chess crusade. Everybody on chess.com, they have a country associated with them. For instance, I'm from Canada, but you might be from the United States, or maybe even Indonesia. But if you're from Indonesia, I have some bad news for you, because according to our map down below, your country has been conquered by the global chess crusade. Because I beat somebody on chess.com who is from that country, so now I own it. But you'll notice that Canada's not on there where I'm from. That's because I played against somebody on chess.com from Canada and they beat me, so they took that land back. So that's kind of how this game kind of goes, and the goal is global chess domination. But we've been on a bit of a losing streak lately, so we're going to try to get back in here and win some more games. Okay, Poland. I don't think I have Poland, so this is good. Try to win against this person to gain Poland, so that we have that. And if we lose, we don't really have any risk, so that's not a huge deal. But we'll start here with the Caro-Kann. Not a typical starting development, but that's okay. By the amount of time my opponent spent on that beginning, I guess he might have not seen this before, but that's okay. We're at 1100, so it would be a bit of a shame to... I think the move might even be this, but there's nothing wrong with this kind of a move, because he's not attacking this pawn or anything, so... Yeah, big cook here, just taking a bit of time. 1999. Guess he's like 26, 27 years old. We can go here. Develop this pawn, because this is like a pretty standard kind of chain here in the center. No pawn to push here anymore, but that's fine. Because now we'll just work on some standard kind of development. And yeah. My opponent taking a bit of time here on his moves, so maybe I can use that to my advantage by making some quick moves here. Not really a threat there because I can take back if they want to trade. Because I don't really want to take back and give him both his center pawns and activate his rook, so we won't do that. My next move is probably here, or maybe just castle. Well, that almost works. That hangs my bishop if I do that, though, so... Here... Yeah. Let's just keep it simple. Let's just castle. Then we want to develop our queen out here. Common move. Yeah, my opponent taking lots of time. I'm not entirely sure why, but we can definitely use that to our advantage, I think. Maybe they're a strong player overall, but they take a lot of time to make their moves. That's how I usually am. I'm usually on the receiving end of not of spending too much time on my moves, but we'll see here. So yeah, my idea is like this to threaten the pawn up here. It would be really nice if I could have this fork, but I don't have it right now because if I want to, like, I don't know, activate my queen on this pawn to defend it, like let's say go here or something like that, I just lose my bishop, so yeah. I have no idea what my opponent is thinking about. Maybe they're trying to go here or something. I don't know. They could be, but like my knight can just go here and kind of anchor everything. Yeah. Well, this would make it quite a boring episode, so I think I will take my capture of Poland, which is very nice, so I can go over here to my country, Poland. Poland's like up here, right? Somewhere. Poland right there. Okay, so now we have Poland, which is great, but we'll play another game because that one was kind of a stinker. Where from now? Greece? I don't think I have Greece, so yeah, we'll just start here. Let's play e4. Bring out some typical kind of pieces here. Some piece development. The Italian game, I guess this is called. I don't really do too many openings, especially with whites. I've been learning. I've been trying to learn some openings, but they are quite difficult. Yeah, sure. We'll just castle right away. Rook on the file. Probably put this bishop here. Typical kind of development for both of us. We're kind of symmetrical, rather symmetrical. But we can pre-move that. Okay. Very good. Very good. Just pressure that right away. Okay. He holds it back. Well, let's go here. Like he might try to get in here. Maybe. Maybe. He does. Okay. But it's still like everything is defended, so it's not a huge deal. Um, Probably just go here, honestly. Attack the knight, force a trade. It's defended multiple times, so it's not, yeah, now it's just kind of a wasted move. So we'll go here. Remove the pin. Go here and probably try to play for this. My rook is in a bit of an awkward spot. Can I take this right now? I can. Okay, so I will. Good to just have some opening pressure there. And we can retreat the bishop, which is facing a nice zone. I don't see why I wouldn't take that. So I'll just take that. Okay. We can go here. Oh, I guess I don't want my knight to hang. Probably put my knight back on this square. Sure. And we can think about some developing moves over here. But everything seems pretty equal so far. Okay, some development. We can go here. I do have to be careful about this knight, though, because I'm sure my opponent will take every opportunity to try to open this up. So maybe we should just get this knight out of here. Maybe we'll go here. No kind of clear plan of attack for now. We can just go back. Kind of plan to restrict some movement with the pawns, and then maybe we'll go here. Or maybe even just put the rook right behind this. This seems reasonable. It already is defended a couple of times, but I'll give this rook something to do. Also give this rook something to do. Put it back on the file. Because I wanted to move my knight back here. Okay. Oh, let's go here. Maybe go here. Ah, I see. Well, don't want to give up that for nothing, so I guess we can just go here. So that wasn't great. Now we're down. A rook for like a knight, which is not good. A little bit of oversight there at move 28. Completely equal until then otherwise, though. Um, Let's see. We have to make some sort of a game plan, so let's just go here, maybe. Try to get some counterplay on this side. Of course, my opponent could just try to trade queens. Go here again. Why not? Just play defensive fortress, honestly. I don't see he can double up on things, but it doesn't really matter. Here takes... Let's go here. Because, like, he could try to do a trade on the bottom. Well, no, he's not. He's going to go, like, here, probably. Get a rook in that way. My knight plays some good defense on this pawn, which is good. But now we can start targeting some things over here. I could even just wedge this bishop right here. Just kind of prevent anything from happening on the file. Force my opponent to kind of make a plan. I can go here. Maybe we'll do that. Just go back over here. It's like there's no pawn play, right? So we're about equal on time, but my opponent still has to figure out what to do. The bishop ever moves, there's fork potential, so that's cool. Again, winding down the clock. Nothing too crazy. There's no sack here to like do this and try to get this because I just have this, so. Okay. Probably go that way. Voila. Our little fork to make things even again. Free queen? All right. Little lucky with that one. But see, just trying to make a defensive fortress, try to make your opponent make a move, and we just happen to draw them down some time. And, ladies and gentlemen, we have won Greece, so that is quite exciting. A 2 for today. So let's find Greece. Greece is, like, in here somewhere. Somewhere, like, good. Okay. We get to practice my own geography skills as well, and maybe teach you something, too, so that's good. Yeah, there we go. That is today's episode, my friends. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Godspeed, brethren.